Hola Marias, welcome back to my channel. Today is already the 6th episode of our Funda Friday series, Season 3. And if you are new to this channel, Funda Friday series is wherein I normally select a specific brand of foundation, may it be local, drugstore, or high-end, and share with you my first impression review, demo, full thoughts, and as well as an 8-hour wear test. And for today's episode, the foundation that we will be reviewing is none other than Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Foundation. Maria, 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 Maria. Yes guys, you heard it right. The foundation that we will be featuring or reviewing today is none other than Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Foundation. I know this is a high-end brand. That's the reason why meron ako ditong sample size. Kita nyo naman, this is a 5 ml na bottle and I have the shade 5.5 neutral. So itong foundation na to is nasa kamahalang presyo, but I've heard so many good things about this foundation, which is why I'm thinking of getting it for my clients. However, dahil nga pandemic, parang hindi naman sulit na bumili ako ng maraming shade or yung in-between shades para sa client ko or even for myself kasi hindi naman tayo naglalabas ngayon. And I don't know when ako mag-start magkaroon ulit or mag-accept ng makeup gig because mahirap pa rin kasi yung travel and of course mahirap din namang mag-risk. But other than that, let's go back to the product itself. This one can be purchased sa Shopee. Yung akin nabili ko sa Shopee, meron siyang sample size and meron din silang full size. Ilalagay ko dito yung itsura ng kanilang full size. That one is actually glass bottle. It reminds me of the Jovan perfume, to be honest with you, pero mas classy kasi yung Jovan parang gold, ito rose gold. Ganito yung kulay ng takip ng bote niya. This one is plastic kasi nga this is just a sampler size. This one is good for 18 months. So, I doubt na abot to na 18 months kasi napakaliit lang niya. Pero, it comes with 44 shades. And depende, pwede rin naman kayong umorder. Meron din mga online sellers sa Instagram kung saan makakabili kayo or makaka-order kayo nito and also sa Facebook. So basically, this cost $44 sa website ng Charlotte Tilbury and naglalaro sa 2,400 to 3,000 pesos yung presyo niya dito sa mga resellers na meron tayo sa Instagram, Facebook, and sa Shopee. So that's it for the introduction. Let's now proceed with the application. Alright, let's proceed with the application. For those of you who are new to my channel, whenever I review a certain foundation, ginagawa ko ay half and half. Half of my face, gagamitin ko siya ng primer and brush yung gagamitin ko na applicator and then ibe-bake natin siya ng slightly lang naman. While on the other side, hindi ako magpa-primer, tapos sponge yung gagamitin ko and dusting lang tayo ng powder, which is the usual way kung paano ako mag-apply ng foundation. So, let's begin. Yun na nga, ito yung ating foundation na i-review ngayon. Medyo fancy tayo ng konti, although tester lang naman to. Ito yung Airbrush Flawless Foundation ng Charlotte Tilbury. Yes, maliit siya kasi hindi ko afford bumili ng malaki. And if I am going to buy that, I want to make sure na talagang in love ako dun sa foundation bago ko siya bilhin kasi medyo may kamahalan siya, parang 2.5 or 2.8 yata, parang ganon. So, this is how it looks like inside. If I were you, I will also buy a small one first or punta kayo sa counter and i-check niyo yung foundation shade na mas malapit sa inyo. But since it's pandemic, medyo I went blindly with 5.5 shade after ko manood ng mga reviews. So, bago yan, malinis pa yung dulo ng pump. So, ayan yung itatry natin ngayon. Ayan yung itsura niya. Napaka-elegante tignan. Napakalakas makamayaman kahit na ito ay sampler size na meron siyang ilan ml nga ito? 5 ml. Pero yung regular bottle niya is 30 ml. So, except the fact na yung packaging nito is ganito dahil ito ay sampler size, the rest of the performance will be based on, syempre, the foundation itself kasi pareho lang naman yung laman niya. So, ang dami kong kuda. Simulan na nga po natin. Dito, ako, yung regular application ko. Dito naman, yung how other people usually do it or how I do it with my clients. So, maglagay muna tayo ng primer on this side, Benefit Professional. Doon lang sa areas that we need primer and meron tayong enlarged pores. And then, proceed na tayo sa application with brush. So, maglagay tayo ng 1, 2 pumps. Kasi ito ay maliit na bote. So, ayan yung ating 2 pumps. Actually, medyo matte yata tong foundation. It seems like I got the shade darker, pero okay lang yan. At least kita nyo yung coverage niya kasi masyado siyang orangey or madilaw sa akin. Pero sabi ko nga, makikita niyo yung kanyang coverage. So, meron pa. Takpan yung redness. And, gagamitin natin yung fingertips para malaman natin kung kakayanin. Diyan pa rin hindi pa ako nagdadagdag. 2 pumps lang. Ayan na ang ating coverage. This is really full coverage. And hindi ko nga alam kung yung 2 pumps ba nito ay equivalent to 2 pumps ng large size. I mean regular size, or 1 pump lang to sa regular packaging. And nag-set siya itself. Good. Full coverage siya. I mean, I'm looking at the mirror right here. You know, talagang natakpan niya yung redness dito sa sides of my nose. Yes, I must say, full coverage talaga tong foundation na to, and nag-set na siya on its own. Although medyo malagkit pa ng konti, pero parang nag-set na siya. Alright. Proceed tayo sa other side. So, for the other side, dalawa din yung gamitin natin para definitely mas sheer yung sponge, pero napaka natural looking niya pag sponge yung gamit. Marami pa tayo, so lagay natin. So, one trick lang, if you are using sponge as a mode of applicator, I would suggest let your foundation set for about 20 seconds before nyo i-blend para makuha nyo pa rin yung full coverage na meron si brush with a very skin-like finish. So, let's as you can see, mas skin-like finish dito. Although full coverage din, pero mas full yung coverage ni brush kesa kay sponge. Pero makita nyo naman, takpan niya pa rin yung redness dito and yung dark under eyes ko. So, I think we're happy with 2 pumps lang. Kasi full coverage na rin siya. So, gagamitin ko naman yung fingertips ko dito sa side ng forehead and to conceal some of the areas. Although natakpan na niya, mag-layer lang tayo kasi nag-layer tayo sa kabila kanina. Kung fingertips, okay naman din siya gamitan ng fingertips. Yun nga lang, bilisan nyo lang yung paglalagay kasi medyo mabilis siyang matuyo. So, work on one area at a time kung fingertips yung gagamitin nyo. Ayan o, tuyo na yung nandito kasi manipis lang. Alright, so let's proceed with the powder. I'm going to use View Skin. Nakalagay lang siya dito. And then, one side of my face, ibe-bake natin. And on the other side, dusting lang ng powder. Alright, that's it. So, I will continue the rest of my makeup time now is 3:02. So, our starting time is 3 p.m. So, see you guys later in natural lighting. Hey guys, it's already 4 o'clock. It took me an hour to finish my look. Medyo marami-rami kasi tayo i-film ngayong araw na to. Naluwi kasi ako ng Kalamba. So, kailangan ko mag-ipon ng content. So, this is how it looks like. It really looks plakado. If isa-set mo siya ng powder dito na nag-slight powdering lang tayo, medyo kita mo siya na medyo flawless. Yung aking blush on, medyo may konting sheen. Dito talagang super plakado. So, it's pretty obvious na hindi ko siya shade. It's really darker than my actual shade. So, kinilangan ko na mag-powder dito. Hindi na nga ako nag-contour or bronzer eh. Dito nagdagdag ako ng powder. Dito and dito na press powder na white. Lighter or correct shade ko para lang magmukhang angat ng konti yung aking T-zone. Other than that, blush lang yung nilagay ko and yung lipstick natin. So, ayan yung itsura niya. Full coverage talaga siya kasi walang color na nagpipick through. Yung texture, hindi naman talaga nako-correct yan. Pero pansinin nyo talagang yung laugh line ko dito, napaka-obvious compared dito sa hindi naman tayo nag-baking. So, I think kung super matte ka, tsaka ka na lang kung super oily ka, tsaka ka mag-baking. Pero kung ikaw ay combination to normal lang naman, I think you can get away with dusting. And kung dry skin ka, baka hindi mo na kailangan mag-set kasi nga it sets on its own. So, that's it. That's how it looks like. Atras tayong konti. Super plakado niya talaga dito sa phone camera. Sinacharge ko lang yung camera ko. So, siguro mamayang 5 o'clock na check-in, I'll use my HD camera para mas detalyado. So, I'll see you guys later. So, ayan guys, it is still 4 p.m. Kita ba? Ayan. So, feeling ko may laman na tong camera ko. So, pakita ko na lang sa inyo yung close-up. And then, later na ulit yung iba. Mas natural siya tignan sa nag-mild dusting lang tayo ng powder compared dito sa nag-baking. Medyo super matte na matte siya. So, it's already 5:30 and this is how my face looks like in natural lighting and in HD camera. So, nag-outfit change tayo and nag-film na ako for 30 minutes. Kaya masasabi ko na meron ng exposure sa init ng aking face. Pero ito yung itsura niya sa natural lighting. Medyo maliwanag na dito sa kabila. Ayan. So, nasabi ko nga kanina, dito sa side ng face na to kung saan tayo nag-baking, medyo matte na matte siya. Kaya yung laugh line ko, ayan o, kitang-kita na siya. Unlike dito sa kabila, saktong-sakto lang and may glow. So, ito, sheen to ng blush. Yung nose ko, lumalabas na yung texture pero wala pa yung oil. Shine lang yan kasi yung blush ko medyo overlap siya sa ilong ko, no? So, ayan yung itsura niya. Now that it's 1.5 hour on my face with half an hour exposure sa aking filming lights. So, ayan yung itsura niya. Lapit pa tayo. Ayan. Ito yung may primer. Brush yung ginamit at nag-baking. While on the other side, hindi tayo nag-primer. And sponge yung ginamit, and then dusting lang ng powder. So, this foundation is already mattifying. I don't see the need to bake. Siguro kung super oily ka or this will be for pageant or something like similar to that, pwede ka pang mag-powder. Pero kung gusto mo na mas natural looking, set mo lang siya ng powder through dusting and okay na siya. So that's it for 5:30 update and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, update lang. It's already 6:30. This is how it looks like after 3.5 hours. Dito lang tayo kasi medyo masyadong maliwanag doon. Ayan yung itsura niya after 3.5 hours and more than an hour of filming with different contents. Dito, sheen, meron ako nakikitang sheen kasi ito yung nagdusting lang tayo ng powder while dito, plakadong-plakado pa rin. Nakikita nyo na dito medyo may oiliness na in sa nose. I mean, shine pa lang, wala namang oil. So, ayan. 3.5 hours. So far, so good. Kahit almost 1 hour na akong nag-film. Ayan, different lightings tayo. Yan, ang itsura niya. Alright, so that's it. Magluluto lang muna ako and I'll see you guys later. So it is now 7:30. This is how it looks like. Ayan. Sa malayo. Alright, see you guys later. Hey guys, it's already 9 p.m. and it's been 6 hours that we have this foundation on. And I'm actually seeing some sheen on this side. Not that kasi it's blush. Na mas nagmumukha na siyang natural ngayon na 6 hours na natin siyang suot. Unlike dito sa isang side, medyo super matte pa rin ang dating niya. So I don't really suggest na gamitin mo siya with baking unless pageant or photo shoot or basta kahit ano na malayuan yung datingan mo sa mga tao kasi napaka-powdery niya at napaka-foundation din ng itsura niya. So yun lang. It is still 9 p.m. and this is the close-up under ring light. Medyo hindi siya transfer-proof and smudge-proof kasi iyan yung pakat ng aking glasses. Ayan, medyo nag-wear out na yung foundation sa nose ko. Yun lang, again, it's 9 p.m. pero sa malayo, maganda pa rin. Hey guys, it's already 11 o'clock and we are going to proceed with the verdict. And this is how it looks like after 8 hours. Ayan. Yung aking laugh line. A little shine on the nose. Yeah, very little. And on the chin. Teka lang. Maghinis pa rin siya on the side. Although yung nose ko, nagbe-breakdown na yung ano, ayan o. Hindi siya transfer-proof and smudge-proof. Kasi, ayan. Natanggal na siya kapag ginaganyan ko yung ilong ko. And yung aking salamin ay nagmarka. So, it's definitely not transfer-proof. Alright guys, so it has been more than 8 hours that I have the foundation on my face. And I think it's good enough for me to come up with my verdict. So, let's begin with the price. Well, as I've mentioned earlier, no, this is on the luxury side because this costs $44 or technically 2,400 pesos. Yun, mga nasa ganong range siya when it comes to Philippine peso kapag na-convert mo na siya. So, nasa higher end nga siya. Kaya, of course, it's a 3 out of 5 for me when it comes to the price range kasi ang mahal niya. And to be honest, later on, I'll discuss kung ano yung medyo pwede mo namang i-compare dito nang hindi ka na gumastos ng ganito kamahal. Kasi to be honest as well, I'm quite disappointed. Pero I'll tell you later what are the pros and cons about this foundation. When it comes to availability, even though hindi siya available yet sa Sephora or sa mga local counters natin, I'm not sure ngayon ha, but as of February, I'm not familiar na meron na siya sa Rostans or sa other counters dito sa Philippines. I'm not really sure. Comment down below kung meron na siya. But Alam ko meron siya sa Instagram and Facebook as well as sa Shopee. Lalagay ko na lang yung link sa description box kung saan nyo siya mabibili. And sa Instagram, I think Merchant Manila, sila yung meron na mabibilhan mo with different shapes. So for the availability, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Kasi right now, may pandemic tayo. So it's still easier for us to purchase online kaysa pumunta sa store kasi we don't want to take the risk. For the packaging, I'll insert a clip ng actual packaging niya. It's a glass bottle, so hindi siya travel friendly. However, it really looks luxurious. Nakita ko na siya sa personal on one of my colleagues. I just don't have my own. That's the reason why I wanna try it. And it really is very luxurious. Lakas makamayaman. Yun nga lang, hindi siya travel friendly kasi glass bottle siya. And of course, prone to scratches yung lid niya. Kaya may possibility din na magasgas unless hindi mo siya dadalhin when you're traveling, display mo lang siya sa bahay. Then syempre, maganda siya. So for the packaging, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. For the formulation, of course, other than water, meron siyang dimeticon, silica, and meron din siyang perfume, and unfortunately, meron siyang alcohol. Yung perfume niya, hindi naman masyadong matapang. Yung pag na-apply mo na siya sa face mo, mawawala na siya. Actually, hindi naman siya ganun ka super strong. Meron lang siyang konting amoy. And then, let's move on to the claims. Medyo madami-daming claims to, ha? So, sabi dito, it is the new innovation for foundation, and that gives you the secret to a flawless and poreless looking skin. Flawless, yes. Mukha talagang plakado. Poreless, somehow, hindi masyadong obvious yung pores mo kasi wala masyadong difference yung merong primer sa wala. And then, stay all day. I'm not really sure about that. I'll give you a verdict later on. Weightless, okay lang. Depende sa layer of foundation. Full coverage, yes. Full coverage talaga siya. Natural matte finish. If hindi mo siya isaset kung hindi mo siya i-bake, yes, natural matte finish. And then, it also has the Magic Matrix ingredient, which is the Reflexium that reduces the appearance of wrinkles and boost hydration. It's quite unusual kasi mattifying tapos may hydration. So, medyo contradicting siya. Sweat-proof, humidity-proof, transfer-resistant, and yun yung mga claims niya. So, when it comes to the application, blendability, madali naman siyang i-blend. Medyo natutuyo nga lang siya na maaga, kaya huwag kang maglagay ng marami sa face mo and then blend one area at a time. You have to apply one area lang, then blend before you proceed on the rest of your face. Now, buildable, yes. On the first layer, medium coverage na agad siya. 2 layers, full coverage na agad siya, irrespective if you use brush or sponge. Then, concealer versus primer versus corrector. You can actually get away without using primer and concealer. However, corrector, medyo kita pa rin ng konti yung aking dark under eyes. Pero pag nilayeran mo naman siya, pwede na rin. So, I'm giving it 5 out of 5 when it comes to the application. For the photo ready test, I'll insert a clip or a photo here na gumamit tayo ng flash photography. Dahil wala naman siyang SPF, hindi mo makikita na meron siyang flashback. Very minimal lang kasi yung ginamit kong photo is wala talagang kailaw-ilaw. So, for the wear test, eto na, dito na tayo nagkakatalo. Sweat and humidity proof. Actually, it is not sweat proof. So, eto na tayo nagkakatalo. Sweat and humidity proof. Yes, it is sweat and humidity resistant, not proof. Kasi kapag hindi mo ginagalaw, hindi mo mawala yung foundation na napawisan mo. Pero pag tinouch mo na, unfortunately, nagtatransfer na siya. So, I don't think it's sweat and humidity proof. It's only resistant. And then, waterproof. Test natin yun ngayon. As usual. Lagay tayo dito. Spread. Basang-basa. Ayan, hindi naman siya nagsasmear or nagsasmudge na sumasama sa water. Pero kapag, of course, magta-transfer siya kapag pinunasan mo. Pero, may natitira pa din. So, okay lang. Kapag umiyak ka or naulanan ka, tapos pinunasan mo, may matitira pa rin ng mga foundation sa mukha mo. Alright, so it's water resistant, not waterproof. And then, sa oil control, unfortunately, this can only last up to 8 hours kung meron kang super oily skin. Kasi kanina, 6 hours pala. 6 hours pa lang, nag-oil up na yung nose ko. And after natin siyang i-blot, unfortunately, nag-transfer yung product. Ngayon kasi wala ng oil dahil pinawderan ko siya bago tayo mag-film ngayong final verdict. So, for the wear test, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 only. Isa-isahin natin yung claims niya na banggit ko kanina. It is so flawless, yes, plakado. Poreless, somehow. Poreless looking from afar. Stay all day, nope. Weightless, medyo weightless. Full coverage, it is definitely buildable to full. Natural matte finish, if you will not bake it, it's natural. If you will bake it, then it's not. If you set it with fine dusting of powder, natural matte finish. And sweat-proof, of course not. Humidity-proof, nope. And transfer-resistant, nope. Kasi nakita nyo naman sa clip before this final review na nag-transfer yung mga foundation na nasa nose ko. So, I'm really disappointed, but I'm happy at the same time. Kasi hindi ko binili yung malaki. Kasi, I think, pang makinis na balat lang to. Yung hindi mo kailangan mag-layer. Kasi, I'll show you how it looks like right now kung hindi tayo mag-layer ng bongga. So, magbubura tayo ng foundation dito sa ating baba. Okay, first time ko itong gagawin. Alright? Ayan, kita nyo ba yung difference? Try natin maglagay dyan. Sponge yung gamit. And, hindi tayo magsisit. One layer lang. Manipis lang. It looks full coverage, pero natural finish siya. So, kung gusto mo ng skin-like lang yung dating, very minimal content lang dapat. Ayan. Yan, no. Skin-like ang dating kapag sponge yung gagamitin mo and konting-konti lang ilalagay mo at actually kahit hindi ka na mag-set, maganda na siya. Kunin mo yung powder brush mo na ginamit mo earlier, ganyan-ganyan ka lang kahit walang additional product. Maganda na siya. Ayaw mo lang ng sticky na syempre nag-mask, tapos magmamask ka. Ta-transfer sa mask mo, diba? Yes, it's definitely flawless looking. In fairness, ha? Kahit nagbura ako, tapos nag-powder to, maganda yung transition yung bagong apply sa hindi. So, maganda siya for events. However, yun nga lang, hindi siya long wearing talaga. Maganda siya for photoshoot yung may oras ka para mag-retouch. Sa wedding din, kung ikaw yung bride, kasi may oras kang mag-retouch, pwede mo siyang gamitin sa bride mo kasi may second look, may third look, diba? So, mariretouch mo siya. Pero kung you're gonna use it as a guest or attendee, I think kinakailangan mong mag-retouch after 5 to 6 hours. But it is definitely flawless looking. Plakado talaga siya. Good for pictures, good for photoshoot, for events. Yun nga lang, it's not the most long-wearing foundation that I've tried out there. So for the longevity, I'm only giving it a 5 out of 5. So the question is this something that I would highly recommend? I think, kung may budget ka and kung hindi naman ganun kadami yung problema mo sa skin, yes, pwede mo tong itry. Kasi kung marami kang baku-bako sa mukha mo or marami kang pimples na dapat takpan, medyo mahihirapan ka. Kasi full coverage na to and you really have to set it with powder para lang mas maganda yung coverage. Hindi siya masyadong maganda in person. Hindi siya magandang layered. Pero kung makinis ka na, ito lang gagamitin mo, hindi mo kailangan mag-powder foundation, maganda talaga siya. So personally, it's something na you might want to try if you are looking for a luxurious foundation that is definitely flawless looking and plakado talaga. But I think meron pang mas magandang foundation sa drugstore na pwede kong ikumpara dito, like the foundation I reviewed last week, episode 5, na mas gusto ka pa kaysa dito, except yun ay hindi talaga maganda yung amoy. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this review, and if nagustuhan mo to, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Goodbye!